Hello, this is Mike or Soldier777. It's time for another big edition of
Dove.
The Mail.
That's right. Time for
So it's time for an edition of The Mail, and this edition of The Mail is brought to you by two vendors. One is from Girder Music, girdermusic.com, and the other one is from roxrecords.com. So I'm going to show you the girdermusic.com arrivals first. And these arrivals came just after my last video, which I aired March the 8th. I haven't really been in the mood to show videos lately due to personal issues I'm working through and have been motivated. So these been sitting in my collection for a couple few weeks. So I figure I'll show you a video now about these items I received in the mail. Let's get right to it. So here we have the vinyl version of Elefante, The Amazing Grace. So here's the back part. There you have it with the purple vinyl. And after hearing the CD, even though the CD has some moderate rock, hard rock, light rock, ballad type stuff, it was a bit mellow for my taste. I figured I'd jump in and grab the vinyl for it. And as you know, Elefante is one of my favorite singers. Excellent. And when he puts music together, it's good. He put out, this is his fifth solo album, The Amazing Grace. The ones prior to that was, he put out one in 1995, which escapes me right now. I don't have that one's more adult contemporary. It's called Windows of Heaven in 1995. 97 is called, the next one was called Corridors. And in 1990, I don't have that one, so I don't have the first two. He put 199 called Defying Gravity, which I do have down on CD. In 2014, he put one called On the Way to the Sun. I got that on CD and vinyl, and I showed that before. And now this one, The Amazing Grace. Mastodon did put a third one called Mastodon 3 underneath Mastodon. It's also marketed as a Elefante album called Revolution Mine, but I have the Mastodon version of it called Mastodon 3, so I consider that as a Mastodon album more so than Elefante album, because in my opinion it has the nucleus of the band Mastodon, which did the first two albums, Into the Jungle Out There and Lufcadio, involved Mastodon 3. It got Dave Amato of Ariel Speedwagon and his brother Dino Elefante involved with the guitar work. And those two guys were involved with the first two Mastodon albums. So I consider that more of a Mastodon release, more instead of being a Elefante release, in my opinion. Anyway, that's just that bit of information, trivia bit for you. Next one I have is Rez Band, Awaiting Your Reply. Here we have the back, here we have it on colored vinyl. This is the first Rez album that came out in 1978. And it's got a lot of great songs on there. Here's the back part of it there. Very cool. So that's Rez Band, Awaiting Your Reply, which originally came out in 1978, reached by Girder Music. Then we have the one Rainbow's End as well. I got that on vinyl. As their second album came in 1978. Now, being a die-hard Rez fan, even though I'm not totally, I find this album a little bit hard to get into. I do like a few of the songs on there, but when I give this a spin, I'm gonna definitely give this a good hard listen to see how I feel about it. But as you may know, with these limited pressings, sometimes we only do a couple hundred copies of a pressing, even though I'm sort of like, this is not my favorite one. I figure I'd get it anyway because they go out of print pretty fast, and it's a cool collector's item with the colored vinyl. Did I show you the back of this? So that's why I figured I'd get the album anyway and give it a good hard listen. I mean, if my opinion of will either stay the same or only get better, with this album. So there you have it. But Rez Band, Rainbow's End, which came out in 1979. There you have it. The next and last one is one of my favorite singers and artists from one of my favorite bands, Carlson, He's Coming. This is the actual his first solo album, and and I showed the fact that I got CD back a while back there, but it's a really good album. So Les Carlson, he's coming. His first solo record came out last year, but I think Girder the CD came out last year, but I think the record came out this year. Yeah, 2023. Girder Records, and in 2022 Les Carlson Music license to Girder Music. So there you have it. Great album. Next one is from Rox Records. Now, you might be surprised in this because what I'm about to show you leans towards thrash. And usually when I show music is anywhere from moderate rock to power metal with bands leaning towards thrash, usually, and for the most part. But I'm going to show this one first. This is a classic album. Here's Vengeance Rising Once Dead. Me being into Die Happy with the members from this band, except for Roger Martinez, moving over to Die Happy after this album, and Roger Martinez hiring all new band members from what one came after this one? Destruction Comes and Unleashed Upon the Earth, things called, the next two Vengeance albums. This is one that had the same lineup as Die Happy, except for Roger Martinez, where the same band members formed that band with Robin Calvazari on vocals. So I figured I'd buy this album. To me, I think this is their strongest album compared to all four, in my opinion. This is Vengeance Once Dead, 1990, reissued by Rox Records in 2020. Next one we have is Angelic Forces, which is a new band to me. It's a European band. As far as I know, they're power metal. I think they may have a lean towards thrash. I gotta listen to this album and get a better assessment of the album. I heard parts of it, but it seemed to be pretty good. They're a European band, and it's called, it's a self-titled, it's called Arise. And it's a first full-length album. They did put an EP a few years ago, but this is a first full-length album that come out in 2022. I think it's 23. 2022. There you have it. Angelic Forces Arise. There you have it. Now, the next one is another thrash album, and when I heard it online, I liked it, and I heard the CD too. It's a short CD, and I liked it as well. Here's Minier. It's his lead singer from Crucified. I don't have any Crucified stuff, but I wouldn't mind investigating that band as well after listening to this one. It's called Retooled, and I think if my memory serves me correctly, he went to studio and redid some parts of the album to make it more fuller sounding. I think the original version of this didn't have the bass, or bass was lacking, so I think he went in and beefed up the bass a bit, or had bass redone for the album, and I believe he reworked some of the guitar as well, so a lead and solo. Here we have Minier Retool, and I listened to the album. It's a good album. Just every song is good. I must say I'm pretty pleased. Also, I got the vinyl I looked as well. And I took a chance because I heard parts on YouTube, and after hearing the CD, was not disappointed, and I'm glad about the vinyl from Rox Records. So so it's pretty cool. So there you have it. So Minier Retooled. So there you have it, folks. That's my recent mail edition that I have in my collection. That's all I have to say for now. All the best. Have a great day and keep rocking. Bye now.